Going, everybody. What I'm going to do is just do some readings, channeling for people watching. So welcome in. I've got 2 live videos going, one on TikTok, one on YouTube. So wherever you're coming from, welcome. Let me turn on a light here, this one. There we go. So welcome in. I'm going to do some readings for the collective. So if you're watching live, there's probably a message for you because I'm tapping into whoever's watching, or whoever will watch this, right? Angels, spirits, and guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters. Okay, so somebody is fantasizing, imagining something, dreaming something into life here. That means that you are on the road to manifestation is what I feel like. And I feel like, yeah, it's telling me there's been a long journey. You're exhausted, maybe spiritually exhausted or physically. There could be some of you that are dreaming about going on a vacation or something like that. Let's see what else is coming out. This is the Heart's Hidden Secret deck. So I really kind of love it. Okay. So it looks to me like, okay, there's chasing energy and rejection energy. So anytime that there is a chasing energy, it's because you're afraid of being rejected, abandoned, and it's an irrational fear, just so you know. Hello. Just got the #1 gifter badge. Thank you for the gifts. Appreciate that. So I'm going to look at this deck to clarify. This is the Yin Yang deck, the Yin Yang Oracle. So, hello. Hi, Lynn. How's it going? Okay. So, all right. So here's the thing. Okay. So here's the message that's happening is you're trying to manifest something, but you're exhausted too, depleted, worried. You know, you have this fear energy going on, which is maybe caused by Neptune. I'm not sure where Neptune is at right now, but you might want to look at that in your own astrology and see where Neptune is riding right now, because there could be some confusion just even about what you want. So I see someone manifesting, but there's this fear energy. And what I want you to know is that whenever we're manifesting and we're afraid at the same time, I mean, what you'll manifest is more fear. You know what I mean? Can you guys see that? I'm having a hard time seeing what you're saying to me. TikTok, how's it going? Hi. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. And thank you to all of you guys. Hi. So I feel like there's a problem here. So let's find a solution. Tell me the solution, Spirit. What can they do to help themselves? You're closed off and guarded. You're resisting something. What are you resisting? What are they resisting? You're resisting the thing that you want because of your fear. Do you know what I mean? You're exhausted. But you do, it's a lack mentality. It's a feeling like I'm not enough. I don't have enough. That kind of thing, right? Be open to receive. And then you've got this Justice card here with the scales. So I think what they're saying is, are you open to receive what you're asking for? Because it looks to me like you're not, because you have fear here. Tell me about that fear. Tell me about that toxic chasing energy. Yeah, that can be healed with self-care. Did you see that card that came out? Self-care. So this is about whatever that means for you. How can you care for yourself? You know, it's got candles here, a rose. It looks like a candlelit bath because there's some towels there. So, you know, a bath, candlelight, some salt in there. Maybe loving on yourself, doing a little deep breathing in that bath could help you maybe get rid of this fear. The more you love yourself, the less you need somebody else to validate you. You know what I mean? Because you're validating yourself. And then look, out of nowhere, Uranus is here, right? Freedom, time to jump, time to take the leap of faith, right? So the more you care for yourself, the more free you're going to be, is what this is saying. Be open to receive. There's something coming in. There's something you want, but this energy that you're in, lack, closed off, guarded, living in the past, feeling like, oh my God, I'm never going to be okay. I'm never going to be secure in my own self, you know? And then you start loving yourself over here, right? It's telling me you're guarded. But what happens is, this could be saying, like, if you're hoping for your masculine energy to come in, right? Like, let's say you're hoping for a lover, a certain masculine energy. I think there's a message coming in. It's the truth. And then this card comes out. It's a toxic pattern. And it's this. It's this. You feeling like you're not enough. That's the toxic pattern, right? But it looks like there's something beautiful coming in for you. It could be a Libra. But there's a message or something, some kind of truth, because the Ace of Air is here as well, which is the same kind of message, you know? Okay. So what's the outcome going to be for these guys? Let's say they listen. Let's say they listen to this message about, like, offloading this and starting loving themselves, feeling this free. There's a new beginning. But see, every time you get a good card, you get another bad, right? That's this whole reading is like that. It's like you want the new beginning, you want the truth, you want the passion, but some kind of feeling that you have about yourself. You know what I mean? I mean, this card speaks so much to me, you know? She's sitting there, and, like, if you can see, I don't know if you can see this. I'll show it to you first over here. But you see how part of her is just like disintegrating into nothing? I'm going to show it over here to the YouTube people. Like, half of her is like kind of like fragmenting off into something else. It's because you feel that way, you know, like exhausted and out of, I don't know if this feels like you feel hopeless or something. What is this about? What is this about? Thief. Someone took something from you. Something. What was it? Oh, gratitude alarm, you guys. What are you grateful for? Distance horizon. Something. This is 3 to 6 months. Something's coming up. It says you're going on a journey, a trip, something like that. And then marriage. 3 to 6 months. Expectations at the bottom of the deck. So is this about a relationship? Because it kind of looks like it. It looks like somebody is leaving the relationship. It's toxic. And I think there's one person in the relationship that feels like rejected and lost and like, why am I not enough? You know, you're confused, closed off. You feel like something's wrong with you, but there's not. So over here is the pile telling you the solution. You know what I mean? Like there is someone coming in with a new beginning. It starts with some kind of message. It's also got something to do with Mercury. So I don't know where Mercury's at the moment, but you might want to check and see. But it looks to me like you're calling something in. It's just that, you know, if you're in this energy, you're just going to call in another person just like this. But if you are loving yourself, taking care of yourself, and embracing all the things that you're getting from spirit, I feel like there's a new beginning awaiting. You know what I mean? So that is a message for someone, and I don't know who for, but if it resonates for you, you know, I would say try and do things that show yourself love. I think one of the main things for me, like I like to be grateful. That's why my alarm went off. I like to remind myself, like to look around and see what's around me that I'm grateful for, you know. Hey, Joni. Hi. So good to see you. Okay. Let's go for a second message for someone who's watching. Divine masculine energy. That came out in that other reading. Remember? Some kind of unexpected turmoil. It's shocking. And you're drawing the line, or someone is. Someone is saying, like, I've had enough. What's going on here? And someone else is clinging. Okay, so there's unexpected turmoil with the divine masculine who might or might not be, you know, drawing a line, making a boundary, and someone obsessing about it. You know what I mean? So if somebody has a husband who left, that's what it sort of looks like. And then there's someone else who's holding on to it, who's obsessing, who's clinging, who's spying, right? So tell me who the divine masculine is. Let's get just regular tarot for this. Spirit, can you tell me who this divine masculine is for the collective who is watching the live? Who is this divine masculine that they're talking about? Now, you know, it could be anybody. It could be a husband or a boyfriend or a boss, right? Well, it's somebody, 6 of Cups. So, and it's a 10 of Swords. So it's saying like, it's someone that you know, 6 of Cups. Like maybe you know, are old friends. Maybe you've been married for a long time. I'm not sure. But it's like, it's ending with the 10, right? 10 of Swords. So I feel like somebody's being kicked to the curb, and it's a 2 of Cups. It is. It's a partnership, a marriage, something like that. Who's clinging? Who's clinging? Who's clinging on to it? Page of Swords, 4 of Cups, the High Priest. This looks like a marriage to me. Lord of the Shadows is here, which is talking about, you know, the death card, Scorpio. So maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio, somebody, right? So it's like definitely clinging on, definitely not listening to the higher self at the 4 of Cups, because the 4 of Cups is like missing an opportunity. It's like, I don't want to listen to my higher self. I don't want to pay attention to what's going on around me. I don't care if it's from the higher realms, right? Something is definitely ending. So this could be somebody who lost a husband, like to death, right? Because you have both the death cards, 10 of Swords and the Lord of the Shadows, which is the death card. You're clinging on. So if you've lost somebody who's gone, like they died, tell me about that, Spirit. Let's get some of these yin yang cards. Like, what is this person on the other side? Let's pretend it is a message from someone on the other side, because I think it is. Tell me, what's this person on the other side got to say? Growth in the summer, a lot of growth coming in, or someone, something about contracts, careers, commitments. This could definitely be a marriage. The truth is coming out. Somebody's expressing their truth. What is the truth? Go with the flow. Wheel of Fortune. This was something that was planned. That's what I see. I see that, you know, when the Wheel of Fortune card comes out, it kind of means like this was a turn of events that had to happen. So if you lost a mate, and it looks like you did, and it was shocking, and tell me about the boundary card, the enough card. Tell me about that. Some kind of control tactic, attraction, and the higher self activating, and a renewal. North Node. Again, talking about this being a planned event. So I don't know if Joni is still here, but I feel like Joni, I said your name and then all these cards comes out. So I kind of feel like maybe this has definitely got something to do with you. Joni lost her husband. He died. And so the boundaries, the drawing a line, and enough. So I wonder if your higher self is leading you to, you know, the true purpose, Joni, because look what's coming. I mean, you've got the North Node, which is your purpose, right? Maybe your purpose, like, look what I'm clarifying. It's the boundary card, right? So maybe the purpose is for you to allow your higher self to take back control, like to let your higher self be in control, or like the three, you know, body, mind, soul. I'm always talking about it, right? It's telling me that there's some truth coming out here, right? In perfect timing, even with the stability, the harmony. That's the Wheel of Fortune card. What's coming in? What's coming in here? Tell me what this looks like. Adjudication and imprisonment. Oh, is that what I think it means? Like, is the truth actually going to finally come out? Clarify imprisonment. This imprisonment card, Joni, is a 29 card, which is an 11, right? which is your sign, Libra. So I think sometimes when I see it, it feels like you're stuck. You know what I mean? Like you just feel stuck, and this adjudication card might mean that you are, I don't know, understanding the purpose, understanding the role. Courtship's coming in. This is a partnership. Remember, the truth is coming in, and I think something about money is changing, because this card right here, until debt tear us apart. And it's career, contracts, and commitments. So something changing there. Like, I feel like things are turning around where you're going to actually feel like maybe things are fair. You know what I mean? Like you're going to get your day in court. Maybe not real court, but that's what it looks like, you know? So it could just mean like you're going to finally understand, like a big light bulb aha moment. This could mean someone's coming in, Joni, or whoever this reading might be about, right? The courtship card, it's about friendship, it's about a partnership, family room. And the high priest here. So I don't know. It could be an aha moment. It could be someone new coming in. It could be a business proposal, so that, you know, like you don't feel stuck with money. You know what I mean? Like you feel like you don't have enough money. And there could be a partnership coming in for you that changes all of that. Tell me the message behind the North Node. Marriage and a journey. Thief, someone stole it from you. False person. Well, I guess we know who that is. And I mean, I know that's harsh to hear, but like it seems like it's saying like this is part of your journey, you know? The marriage, the thief card, which could be the person that, you know, killed your husband. False person, somebody wearing a mask, that all fits. It all fits. And the boundary card, like have you had enough? You know what I mean? Like had enough of this situation controlling where you're at, your energy, how you're feeling. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I feel like. Okay. So what I want to do right now, since I have Joni on the line. Yeah. Well, it looks like it's like all these cards are telling me like something's about to change in your life. And I think you're the one that's starting it because of the boundary card. You know, it's like you're saying like, I fucking had enough of this shit. You know what I mean? So I don't know what that means. I don't. But I'm going to get out the Scrabble letters now. Oh my God, I just dumped them. I dumped them out upside down. Can you fucking believe that? Let's just, I'm just going to grab a couple of, man, what a mess. I can't believe I just did that. Let's see if there's any messages here. Can you see? Can you guys all see? All right, so we're opening up a channel right now. We're talking to the angels, spirits, and guides on the other side, people who have died. I'm going to read off names, and if you guys have someone on the other side that you're wanting to hear from, I'm going to let you know some names, so just pay attention. So first of all, Joni, I see Bernie here right away. I don't know if you can see him, but he's here. But I wanted to kind of like I've got TikTok on another line here with people watching. So I'm gonna just read off everything. So if you guys hear a name, pay attention because they might be here for you. Okay, so I see Sue. I see Summer. I see Train, Paige, Ivy, Avery. I feel like I see the word remember. Cover, Sun, Gun, Prove, Trial. Oh my God, Joni, Direct them. Direct them. I see Mary. I see Doris. I see David. I see tree. I see green. Pave. Spade. AMC. I see Cameron. I see Maid. Trial. I see trial, right? I think I might have already said that. Sorry if I repeat myself. I didn't mean to. I see murder, dude. Jesus, it's right here, Joni. Murderer. There's 3 R's. Murderer is here. Vital. Camera. Diver. TV. Give. Giver. Coupon. Rebel. Rebel. Roar. Prove. Prove. Near. Open. BS. Guy. Direct them to. Yeah. I also saw it from the start. Yeah, his name. Yeah, I know. I saw it first too. Probably just because I'm looking for him, probably. But Betsy, Bess, Beth, Ivy, Mess, Pouch, Reveal, Sunny, I think Ruben is here. Pretty sure. Paid. Cop. Paid cops. Course. Ramp. Ruin. Vet. Vent. Triad. Tell. Stove. Hive. Bee. Beehive. Lap. Slap. Cap. Dawn. Donald. Beg. Jesus. Beg. Do you remember that from a long time ago, Joni? The big thing? Remember, it came out in a reading, like with those mythology cards. Do you remember? Paid cops, I know. Direct them to begin. Mean. Dope. Pardon. Science is here. Never. Party. Parody. Canopy. Regime is here. Nurse. Tap. Let me look at see what you guys are doing. How are you guys doing up here? Hi. Is anybody talking? I saw the bee right after. Someone just left 2 ducks out tarot on my door. Right on. Hey Rita, how's it going, buddy? It's nice to see you. Sorry, Johnny. Oh, am I covering up the letters with that? Sorry, I just didn't want to not talk to the TikTok people. I guess there's only one person here. So, hello. Okay, so let's see. Parade, little, belittle, cavern, ponder, pretty, dime, begin, beggars. Let's see. Guys, like a guys, like something fake, right? Guise, Joni. Tell. There's only one L, but still. Rattle. Rattle. I see. No. Truce. Pale. Tail. Cattle. Drape. Grape. Rape is here. Trap. Cover. Mean. Hidden. Crust. Palette. Patel. Cart. Carl. Noah. Mind. I don't know. Do you see anything else, Joni? Hi, Divinely Guided. Hi. Oh, we do know the nurse. You do the begging? No. Yeah, the begging. I think that came out in the very beginning when I first met you. Because it was on a card, like somebody on their knees in front of somebody else. I will never forget that reading. Sandy, glamorous, Brenda, cat, vote, gone, love, lover, ascend, ascend, I almost feel like it's saying another dimension, Joni. I mean, just when I'm looking at it, I don't know if you can see that or not, but I feel like it's all there. Let me see. Dimension. Because that would be going along with that show that he told us about one time, right? The AO dimension. I don't even know how to spell it. Dimension, maybe not. Dimension. Is it dimension? I don't know. Dement. I kind of feel like he's been trying to tell us that. And I don't know what it is, but like, I think it's got something to do with that show. Still, another dimension. And there's the OA right there. I don't know why he's telling us about that, but have you watched that show again, Joni? But don't mind me. I'm African. Dimension with an I. I think it is too. But hey Dan. I didn't even see Dan. Hi Dan. Brenda, our friendly neighbor. Did you rewatch it since then? Since that we had that reading? I was just wondering if you caught anything. I see Sly. I see space. Space. I'm going to write it down. Space. Space. Bucky. Didn't we have that before? Let's see. Space. Look what's still here after I pulled all those letters out. He's still telling us. He's still telling us. Murder. Here's the letters. Do we have any initials here, Joni? Let's see. Is there anything there? Dimension. OA, another dimension, space, murder. What do you think he's saying? I feel like I need to pick up these ones that fell all over the damn place. Okay. I don't know. Worm, germ, cops, sly. What's BK, do you think? I don't know why it looks like louder than the rest of them. Do you know what that means? I see home. Yeah. Home. Yep. Are you somebody else on another round? Or are you still you? That's what I want to know. How about you, Joni? So, Barney, are you there? Are you here with us? Hello. How's it going? We want to know, I want to know, are you speaking to me about the show, the OA? Is it about the movements to change dimension? No. Is there any truth to the movements? No. Is there truth to jumping timelines? Yeah. So is that what you did? Kind of like, are you still alive, like on another timeline? Is Joni there with you? No. Can she come there without actually, losing her physical body? Yes. So is it about like meditation and that kind of thing to get there? Is it kind of like the way I reach you? So it's not like her physical body is going to be in contact with your physical body. Right. Okay. That's not the way. So what, she can contact you spiritually. Are you with her? Do you ever leave her? Are you the owl? Are you the big black birds that follow her when she drives to keep her safe? Are you always with Reuben? Do you visit them in your dreams? So she told me she had a dream the other night and you were warning her that she was going to die. Is there any truth? Is that what you were really doing? I mean, is that the warning? See, Joni, I'm not getting that message. When you sent me that message, I did it right away, and I'm like, is that really what you were saying to her? And he said no. So I'm wondering, like, so let's explain it. Is it her imagination thinking it? No. Is it factual in another realm or something? No. Well, why? Can you tell me, like, with a card? If I pick a card, can you tell me what the message was meaning to be? Okay. What's the message? What was the message for Joni? What's the message of that? I see the word Billy here. That's the message. It's the 10 of Cups. Oh my God, I'm getting chills all over me. 10 of Cups means I love you. You own my heart. Like we're never ever not going to be together. I don't know what the dream was like, but that's the message, Joni. I love you. I'm going to ask again. Was it uncle? It says, yeah. It's still saying, yeah. And the nurse, was she involved? Yeah. Is that ever going to come out? Like, are they ever going to? No. It's not. So the message in the dream is, I love you and I'm never ever anywhere else. We're going to be together forever and ever. Was there a warning in the message? Was there some kind of warning? No. This is a confusing, it's like going no and then yes and then a circle. So I don't know. Can you tell me a message from this deck? Like, what do you want her to know about it? Like, what can she do? Mature woman. Number 6. That can't be you. I mean, you're 40, right? I always see the mature woman as being like at least 60 and a wealthy man. Mature woman and a wealthy man. What about them? And a main female. That's you. You're the main female. Who are these people? Who are they? What's coming in for her? Courtship, a partnership. And marriage at the bottom. That came out before. I don't know. I know you hate it when I tell you that. It seems like it always comes out, but maybe what he's trying to say is that, I don't know. Is it about work, maybe? Let me ask him. So is this about work? Is the wealthy man the boss that she works for? No. Is she the main female? Is the wealthy man and mature woman a partnership? Is it uncle? Why is the courtship card here? Why is the partnership? Because, okay, so are you saying that there's 2 females and a male involved that were in a partnership? Is the main female the nurse? No. Is the mature woman uncle's wife? No. Was there another mature woman involved in the... Is it your mom? No. there was a partnership in order to arrange that to happen. I'm going to pull one card, Bernie, and I want you to tell me why. Can you do it? Should I use Kipper? Lenormand. Lenormand. Okay. All right, Bernie, tell me what the hell? What happened? Why? We just need an answer for Johnny, man. She still just can't handle it. Tell me why? Why'd they pick on you? Why did they do that to you? Like in the 3D, like what was their reasoning? I realized that it was part of your contract, but something about a house. So the house card is about family, it's about security, it's about privacy. So when I say why did it happen, it comes up with family and like it's the house, right? So I wonder if it's that grandma house or the auntie's house or whatever, an anchor. And cross was a burden. It was a big problem. Also faded though, like it was supposed to happen. Why the anchor? The anchor in the house, like it's about settling down, stability. So specifically tell me what happened here. It's about money. We already knew that, Bernie. It was about money in that house and how they took it for their own stability, right? Tell me about the courtship, the partnership of the mature man and the wealthy man and the mature woman. The answer is the key card, which is like this is the fulfillment of a destined event. And it's about partnership, but it's also about money. And then the box card is here, and the side card, and the broken heart, and the clouds, confusion, negativity, unclarity. It's just telling me your whole story. You know what I mean? So I think that it's about, uncle wanting power and money and doing whatever he had to do to keep it, to take it, even the death card is here with the scythe, So I see this heart card and then there's a hole blown right through the heart. It's probably talking about like maybe your heart, like it hasn't healed yet. Like it's, it's cloudy or confused. There's a lot of negativity, but it's telling me something is going to change. And it tells me that you feel like you're small and depleted and you feel like you've been robbed, right? And it's been one block and obstacle after another for you and Ruben. So this book card comes out next, and it's about education, knowledge, research, the unknown, a mystery, a secret. The secret and the knowledge is that this was a spiritual, what am I trying to say? Like a soul plan. It's your your contract. You signed up for it. You planned it, all that. And even though you can't remember it, but that's one of the things. It's almost saying like, this was part of your journey. And I know I told you that before, and it doesn't really fucking help. It doesn't make him any less gone. and it doesn't leave you any less alone knowing it, you know. So I don't think we're really getting any farther than we've ever gotten with him, you know. Hang on, I gotta do something up here with my. There we go. Hey, you guys, how's it going up here in TikTok land? How's it going? I just ended up reading for somebody, a really good friend of mine on YouTube, is what I've been doing to see if we could come up with anything new. But it seems like it's a repeat all the time of kind of the same message. Wish, wish, wish big, dream big. Wish big, dream big, bigly. Look at that. That's fucking President Trump word, bigly. Anyway, I feel like that could be like a message that, you know, there's something really beautiful coming for you if you want it. And it's kind of like up to you what it is, you know what I mean, and where you want to go. The soul plan, I believe we all have that, but it's still hard, yeah. The story does stay the same. Yeah. I don't know if that helps you at all, but I'm really glad you're here. So nice to see you. Um, it's so nice to see you. I'm sorry I haven't been online for such a long time. I've just been, I don't know, trying to like just keep my energy to myself, maybe. I was feeling pretty shitty for a while. I'm feeling better now, like just more together, you know. But sometimes, you know, opening up yourself to like a whole bunch of energy. Not everybody's as cool as Bernie on the other side, you know. Unfortunately, there's negative energy too. I think mostly from the living though, but anyway, that's how come I just quit for a while. I was just like, man, I can't handle it. But anyway, I don't know, but you can certainly call me. I have the kids tonight and tomorrow, but I do have Sunday to myself. If you wanted, like, call me on Messenger or something, I would love to visit, see how your new job's going and stuff. I'm so proud of you for getting a second job. I know it sucks, but I feel like you're going to feel the freedom pretty soon. You know, there's something to it. I remember being so tired working 3 jobs, but like I didn't get any kind of like public assistance or anything like that, raising my kids alone. And it was pretty great. So how are we doing up here in TikTok land? Hi, you guys. Have you guys been enjoying my reading with Joni? Yeah, you're welcome. It is, yeah. That sounds great. I would totally, totally love to hear from you. Okay, so should we do another reading? Let's look at another deck of cards here. This one is hello up there in TikTok land. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. Thank you for all the likes. 985 likes. Woohoo! Somebody's sending me a rose. Will Foz reply back? Honeymoon. I'm gonna say yeah. I mean, keep manifesting it. Keep hoping. Keep dreaming. Keep like everything. What we think about is what comes in, according to law of attraction. So, if you're thinking like, I want this person to come back, unless they're like, you know, not physically able, right? Not physically around anymore. Like Joni's husband is gone. But I do try and contact him, and I feel like him and I are pretty good friends at this point. Joni, you want to know something weird? I did a video the other day because, your president came on and we had that big talk, right? About what he was saying um, and then the film footage that we saw. Well, I'm going to tell you what. I did a video and I talked about you and what you told me about the farm murders, and that you've been telling me about it since I met you. And I got some pretty shitty feedback. And what's happening with those videos is they're saying that they're lies. And I know that they're not because you showed them to me. And I said all that on there. And I got some bad feedback about it. Like I was rooting for some kind of fucked up regime or something. And I'm not. I was just trying to say, for once our president wasn't lying. Like, I don't know if he put a different video on there, but I remember the videos you sent me and where they were singing like Kill a White Farmer and all that. And that is happening. Anyway, I ended up having to take my video down off of TikTok because it was just not well received at all. But I wanted you to know that I did try and put the message out there that, you live there and that all that shit did happen. And I got so much shit on TikTok. I was like, oh my God. Anyway, it makes me wonder about all of the news because I've been watching so much news and it seems to me like a lot of it is a lie. But that particular thing wasn't because, you told me about it years ago. Okay, so I see somebody having some kind of problem with narcissism, like another person in your life, somebody who's just really narcissistic, and this makes it a challenge for you, whoever I'm talking to. Like if this is for anybody up there on TikTok, hello. Well, I see James home today. I don't know, is he a narcissist? Let me just pull a card for you. Whoever asked me that, let me just pull one card and see. Vacation. You will be traveling soon. Spy card at the bottom. Mercury retrograde. Okay, so I don't know if someone's asking me if someone's coming. It looks to me like someone's traveling, right? So I don't know if it's you going to them or whatever, but there could be like some kind of issue with the communication. So I don't know. Give it time. There's a confession with an earth sign for somebody. So someone's coming in to tell you something. It's an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Give it time. I don't know what that means. Let's look and see another deck of cards. Spirits, angels, guides. Tell me what's going on for the people that are on right now, watching my channel right this minute. What do you want them to know? I keep seeing lead with love, so let's see. Balance, divine, feminine, and masculine energy. And there's somebody that needs some inner child work. Like you need to heal something that happened when you were a child. It's still affecting you and causing the imbalance is what I see. Understanding your true beauty here. Like this is about really, really loving yourself. All of it. Body, mind, soul. All of it. Loving it all. A new path will be illuminated. So seek the truth. There's going to be a lot of confusion coming up. Is what it's telling me. Love without condition, no matter who it is. And then make a wish. It's yours, Joni. I feel like this is yours because I feel like, remember that or it's somebody that was still watching since then, because it was in the Scrabble even. Wish Bigly, remember? Wish Bigly. So that means imagine it. Imagine your life the way you want it instead of the way you perceive it this minute. You know what I mean? Like, what do you want it to look like? Start thinking about it. Start making plans, you know? I feel like somebody's coming in, and maybe it feels like they're going to confront you, but it's really an apology. So just step back and let them apologize. I feel like this particular thing might be actually a catalyst into opening up more intuition for you, like another spiritual gift. But I also feel like there's some fear here. What are you afraid of? Because Spirit is saying you're free. What are you scared of? Why are you scared to open up? Why are you scared to make the wish? Oh, why are you scared to move forward? What is it? Because the truth is you're free. You are already free. Your soul never isn't free. I feel like there's a lot of like information coming out right now, and I've never ever gotten that information from my guides. But I hear people saying a lot of things that are, like we're trapped here, and that if when we die, we just have to come back right away. That's just like I've never, ever, ever gotten that message. And I talk to the other side all the time. The spirits aren't in another realm. The people that die go to another realm, but they're still with us, but it's not like a physical connection anymore. It's more spiritual. And I just feel like that's the truth of the matter. And I feel like I hate that there's so many confusing messages coming out on social media. It hurts my feelings and makes me feel icky. And I'm not saying that they're lying. Remember that what we think about, we bring about. So if someone feels like we're trapped, that they're trapped in the matrix, then I would say that's what they're manifesting for themselves, is being trapped. And so, yeah, I think you can manifest that into your life, but is that what you want to do? You know what I mean? Is that what you're trying to manifest? Right? I don't know. I think it's just something to think about. What do you believe? What does your higher self tell you? What is the truth? What is your truth, is what I'm saying, right? Because that's what the truth is. Like, it's whatever you believe it is. I feel like there's someone who is feeling kind of lonely. And I think that that's happening a lot all over the planet right now because it's scary, right? But I want to tell you what happens when we isolate. We get closer to our own soul. It comes in, it talks to us, it tells us, I love you. You are love. You're free. You're okay. You're just perfect the way you are. At least that's what my soul says. Because I do feel lack. I'm a human with a lot of fears too. But my higher self says, look, this is what we planned. I planned you exactly how you are. I planned it all, and you're perfect. So when we get lonely and we're hanging out by ourselves a lot, which I've been doing, are you focusing on loving yourself? Are you like tapping into that higher self and falling in love with it? Because I feel like once we kind of like tap into that, and for a long time, like especially after my son died, I was mostly focusing on finding him on the other side. You know what I mean? I was meditating to find him, to reach him, to communicate with him, to bring him into my life, to cling to him, you know. But what I found instead of like this impossible relationship that I had in my mind, I found communication with my son for sure. But like Joni's husband was a huge part of it. And that's how come I read for her, and all of that. It's because her husband is with me a lot, and my son hangs out with her. I know it's really weird, but what we found out over the last few years of this kind of communication privately is that, all four of us are connected in a soul contract going way back, tracing back. I mean, we did it all with Scrabble, like they just told us. So I think that in my, in my fear, in my loss, I found so many things, so many gifts, so many spiritual truths, right? And a lot of things about my soul that make me just, I don't know, I have to accept this. I have to accept who I am, all of it, you know? And then when you get to that place, you're magical. You know what I mean? You see your own magic. You see the magic in the universe. And freedom, definitely freedom. So if you're feeling kind of like icky inside, right? And you're sort of like, I don't know, isolating, because I feel like a lot of us are. We're isolating, we're thinking. And this is a gift, this isolation period, this time where we kind of go into ourselves. It's because we're so powerful. But we've been living in this 3D reality for so long, And when we get time alone and we get like something like my son die, like, wow, that's enough to throw a person right into the bed and not get up. And that's what I did. But at the same time, like I'm not trying to like take away from the experience of it either. Like it's a very spiritual awakening kind of thing. Like, and I think we all are the same. We can all tap in. We can all reach the other side. Joni, I think it's important for any human being to first learn to trust and accept yourself, thus being alone sometimes. I'm alone a lot, but never lonely. Yeah, about the South Africa thing. I know I was disappointed too, because I was thinking like, who doesn't want to know if you're being lied to? You know what I mean? And and our commander in chief is I mean he's a liar. I'm sorry to say it, but he lies a lot. And so to automatically assume that the videos he was playing was a lie, but what they were, I think, is like a whole bunch of videos like conglomerated together. You know what I mean? But I did hear a little blip of it and it was like, God, Joni sent that to me. And then the crosses, for all the people who have been murdered, farm murdered, right? And all of that. And people are saying that they made that picture up, but I know that you told me it was there, so I believe you. Hello, Ice Cold. How's it going? Yeah, I do this so rarely. I hardly bring anybody in at all, which is kind of a relief in a way. And yeah, I'm glad you're not lonely. I'm glad you're doing good. Let's see. Should we look and see if there's any more messages? I'm trying to figure out what deck I should use. Let's use tarot. I'm gonna do like a Celtic cross reading, and I want a general message for the collective that's online right now about how they're feeling and what's going on around them. Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Okay, so the general energy for you guys, Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning. It's like an aha moment, a really good idea. And I do believe we're all getting this Ace of Wands, aha moment kind of stuff happening. Tell me what is blocking them. What's in their way? Whoops. That was too many. What's their challenge at this moment in time? Ten of Swords. There's a whole bunch of cards here, but I'm just going to take the first one. But I'm going to look at these. So it's something maybe that you don't talk about. Maybe you cry at night about. It could be incoming messages. You're hanging on to something that wasn't fair. You know what I mean? I feel like Spirit's trying to work with somebody here. But, like, there's a lot of pain here. A lot of up all night crying. Nine of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is what's blocking you. So, actually, maybe accepting the end of something. Hello, hello. Is this true for you, Ice Cold? Good. I'm hoping so. All right, so let's see. What happened in the past? Five of Pentacles. Now, I'm only going to take the Five of Pentacles, but let's look and see whatever else came out. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. So here's what this is telling me in the past. It's like grieving, right? It's grieving. It's game playing. It's like, I fucking had enough. Ten of Swords. Ten of Wands, I mean. And then the Queen of Wands is here with the Wheel of Fortune. So this could be telling me that there's something changing. And it could be like you're going from I have nothing to, oh my God, I can create whatever the fuck I want. But you see what it's telling me is what's like blocking you from taking charge of your own life is all the negativity, right? And remember, these cards are energy. So the energy of the Five of Pentacles is like, I don't have anything. I'm not enough. Right? Okay. Let's see what your higher self wants to tell you that you don't know. Two of Swords. Time to make a decision. Knight of Wands. That can mean a lot of things. Let's get some more. Three of Swords. Okay. Come on, higher self. Tell me what's happening. Nine of Swords coming out and the Page of Swords. Okay. So what it's telling me is that it's time to make some kind of decision and you feel really like you don't know what to choose because you're sad, you know? I think that what's important out of this up what your higher self knows that you don't is this one. And I'll tell you why. Because it's telling me that you're up all night and you're sad about something that you lost. And then the next card out is the Page, right? So this is about learning something new. So here's what I think. And I only know this because I lost my son. But while you're here and you feel like there is no fucking hope whatsoever, you're here too in Nine of Swords. Do you know what nines are about? Realizing. You know, you get to this place kind of like what I was talking about a little while ago, and you just hang by yourself and you process what you've lost. What are you going to do now? And it's in this place where the answer comes in. The Page of Swords. It's a messenger. It's a message. It's a new piece of information, and you're figuring it out while you're up all night. That's what your higher self knows that you don't. And there is a decision that you need to make, and you're scared. I mean, you feel like you're shooting blind, you know? So let's see what's in your root system. What's going on? What caused this? What's the pattern? What's the pattern for the collective watching? The pattern. Oh, there's a lot here. We'll take them all. Okay, so we definitely got a happy, stable life. Four of Wands. Empress energy. Somebody knows they're a creator. Somebody knows their value here. Whoever is resonating with this, right? King of Swords. This could be a Any Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Super happy, super successful, lots and lots of, right? And then the Queen. So this could be talking about a relationship that was successful, that you were happy, right? Good things coming in, and a match set, 2 air signs, with nothing but love and success between the two of them. And then the Devil and the 5 of Wands. The Devil could be a Capricorn, it could, but it could be also some kind of toxicity, some kind of game, some kind of lie. So that's what it's telling me. So in your root system, it's like you went from the happiest fucking successful thing to all of a sudden the Devil and 5 of Wands. Somebody's playing a game. Somebody's toxic. So I don't know if this is, it just tells me this is your root system. This happened. And right now, you're still processing because it's the 10 of Swords is your challenge. Okay, so let me see what's going on in the future. Tell me what's going on in the future. Two sevens. 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords. 8 of Cups is at the bottom. Walking away. So what I feel like in the future is like there are a lot of choices and you're confused about what way to go. You have to do what's best for you. You do. That's the meaning of this. Like you finally decide to put yourself first. You finally decide you fucking don't care about what anybody else thinks. You're going to take care of you. And that's what I feel like. But this 10 of Swords is your challenge, right? I want to know why. Is this like overthinking? This could be about a death. This could be about just like not wanting to let go of something and it's stopping you from moving forward, So the 10 of Swords, the ending, right? Bringing in a new beginning. It's challenging you. It's clarified by the Knight of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords could be someone coming in. Knights mean change, right? So it could be telling me that what happened is like you have a new beginning, but you're still like not okay with it, Maybe you don't want to be single. This is a single card. I don't want to do this on my own. I don't know. 9. That's about realizing, remember. And the World card. Okay. So here's the thing. You're having a hard time closing out the chapter and going for what you want. Yeah, I feel like you're having a hard time like accepting the new beginning and the reality maybe that you're single. This could be about a breakup. It could. Because I mean they're definitely talking about a couple down here. You know what I mean? It's because you got the King and Queen of Swords, both with the 6 of Wands in the middle saying success. This was beautiful. It was perfect. And then something toxic happened. It's some kind of game. And you're having a hard time like accepting the reality, turning the page and starting new. However, I feel like in the future, those 2 7s there, I feel like they're saying like there's lots of options. It's just you're still processing. The World card is here. And the World card is like you made it all the way through the major arcana. And now you know, the Fool card comes out, brand new beginning. Fool isn't here, but the Ace of Wands is. It's kind of the same thing. It's just minor arcana, right? But it means like there's a new beginning, a new chapter for you, and it comes because you this one closed, whether you wanted to close it or not. I think you're having a hard time with your reality right now. I feel like, you know, you it looks like you had like this perfect life and you're not okay with it being over. You didn't ask for it to be over. Okay. So let's get some advice. Tell me what we can advise this person or these people who are sitting here going like, I don't want a new beginning. I liked the way my life was. Hanged Man card. That's your advice. Look at it from a few other perspectives. And I think where I think that I need to start when I'm trying to get a different perspective is with my own soul. And I'm saying to my soul, show me Show me your perspective. I want to know why this shit happened. Why did I have this perfect relationship and it's over now? Why don't you show me the good shit that's coming? Okay, so show me what the other perspective could look like for whoever's doing, you know, whoever this reading is resonating for. Show me what the new perspective from their soul is. What's the purpose? What's the purpose? How can they let go of this and begin again? Do not have an answer. Oh my cow. Well, the Hierophant is here. This is talking about, you know, connecting in. This one. It's the Hierophant, which is like the high priest. It's like the sun, the god of the sun, right? It's also like high priest energy. So basically this dude is tapping into nature, understanding the oneness. I am you, you are me. He's doing it with a buffalo, you know? He's like feeling the connection, right? So maybe that's what it's talking about. So how do we feel the connection in order to see the new perspective? Well, I feel like what this Hierophant card is saying is like, have you ever like thought about grounding? You know, recently, that's why my fingernails are so gross, but I haven't been wearing gloves this year to garden. It's for grounding purposes, for sure. Like I need to feel that. I need to like let my energy into the earth and let their energy into me, you know, for an equaling out of it. So I kind of feel like, and then judgment. So I didn't even see that till just now, but look at all the major arcanas happening here in just the advice, right? Hanged Man, Hierophant, and Judgment. The Judgment card is actually about allowing your higher self to take the lead, like believing in it. You know what I mean? Like tapping in and your higher self says, you know, like I've got this. We planned this, and you saying like, I trust you. I trust you. I'm trying to think of what card deck it is. I don't even know what one it is where I mean it might be it's this witchy one. Let me look. I was trying to think of a card and then I just thought about it. Let me look at I want to show you. So here's the world card. Here's the two cards. And then this one was also in this is what's coming, but you're blocking yourself from it. See why I said Ace of Wands? It's like an aha moment. It's like a new idea from your higher self. I'm going to write a book. I'm just going to sit down and write this book. Maybe you don't even think about it. You just start writing. Maybe it's a poem. Maybe it's a song. Maybe it's a painting. I don't really know. But it's an aha moment and it's coming for you. But whatever is on your mind, whatever's fucking you up right now, like this ending that happened that you really didn't want. All of those thoughts are blocking you from actually having this aha moment or taking it to the next level. Okay, so remember the world card came out. It's like the end of the major arcana number 21. Here it is. This girl is free. In this deck, I want to show you both cards because it's important. That's why I have so many decks, right? Like this is the World card, and she's like gonna wake up in a brand new position. But in this one, she knows what's going on, and she's letting it go. She's like, I'm ready. I'm fucking ready for the new beginning. Here's the Judgment card in this deck. This is the one. This is your soul leading the way. And it's coming because you made the decision yourself. You know what I mean? The Judgment card is deciding after you connected, after they showed you, after you said, I trust you. And then here it is taking you to the new place, that new beginning, that new aha moment where you actually love your soul. And you're like, man, you are a badass and I love you. So that's what I see coming. I do see a lot of fear connected. And I think like this whole today, since I've been reading, I've seen a lot of fear coming out. And that's, I feel like, appropriate with the world stage the way it is. You know, I mean, did you guys see what happened to Switzerland? I mean, wow, like that glacier and that mudslide and that whole damn town gone. You know what I mean? Like, so it's hard to not have some fear, you know, like what the hell is going on with even our earth, you know? We got Pele over in Hawaii just spewing miles of lava. We have in the middle of our ocean, we have something happening with another volcano that's getting ready to cause a huge tsunami. Like, how can we not be afraid? Well, we cannot be afraid by trusting our soul. Because our soul knew this shit was going to happen. I promise you. We're here on purpose. And we do have something to do, something to, I don't know, whether we're here to help people. Let's look and see in this. I love this deck for this message right here because it's called Work Your Lights. So it could be, I want to know why we're here. Don't we? Like, why are we all here? Because like I feel like we're all here because of what's happening, right? We're special souls to get through all of this stuff. Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. You see what I mean? Like we do have a purpose here. And we're here to help others. And it's written, even the Kashik is at the bottom of the deck. So it's like your guidance is divinely guided. So everything that your higher self is telling you, believe it, trust it, go with it. Don't be afraid of your soul. It's brave, it's powerful, and it's got godlike qualities. You know what I mean? Like power. And I believe that with every bit of my being. So it tells me that you guys are here to channel and uplift humanity. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You're the oracle. You're the oracle. You see what I'm saying? Like we're here to be the oracle. We're here to tap into our higher self and all that is and relay the message. So that's what we're here for. You're protected. Look, everybody, we're all getting a soul retrieval here. That's what's happening. Warrior woman, right? Have you answered your deepest calling? The next one, break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So, what are you thinking about? What are you manifesting? What are you bringing into your world? What does it look like? I think it's important for us to all do that. And I feel like it's even more important to tap in to meditate with that higher self. And the keepers of the earth, this will be the last one. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So we're having this great awakening, and some of us are here to lead the way. But when I was reading that and I see that you get the new idea, Ace of Wands, Like that could be even being a light worker. Like you suddenly understand it, you suddenly embrace it, you bring it toward yourself, right? But you have some kind of fear. You've lost something, or you don't want to lose something, right? You're afraid of losing it. It could be any of that. So don't let the fear control you. And the only way that we can do that is to tap into our higher self, because it's not afraid. It just can't be afraid, you know? So that's what I've got for you guys. And I hope that you guys are doing really good. Hi, Linda, over on YouTube. How are you? And who's over here? Hello, hello. Will I have a relationship with my daughter again? Kimberly Kindred. Well, let's see. Spirit, can you tell me about Kimberly's relationship? Can you give me some kind of information? Kimberly and her daughter. Tell me what's going on. The moon. I have these. I'm just shuffling and upside down. I didn't mean to. The moon card. So this can be about something being brought out into the open. It can be about something that you didn't know being brought to light. It's heartbreaking. Maybe they're just telling me this story. Somebody found something out and it made them sad. Tell me about Kimberly. 8 of Swords. It's feeling like you're stuck, but it's like a mirage, you know, you're not really stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like it's an illusion and you feel trapped. Maybe because of the sadness. Justice coming in here. It's the 11 card. It's about, that's a Libra card, but it's about things being balanced out. So I'm going to say, yeah. I think it's been a rough ride, but I do feel like it's going to be okay. Kimberly. Yeah, I think you will be reunited. I do think it's a rough road and you feel sort of trapped, but no, the justice is coming in. Tell me what the justice is. Like, what does it look like in a card? What's being made fair? Three of Wands and the Lovers. So the Lovers can be a choice. It can be about a relationship, waiting on a relationship. I feel like it's saying to be patient. I know it's been like a heavy burden, but I do think it's going to be okay. You know, the Lover's card is about a choice. So it could be me. What's the choice? What's the choice? An apology. Do you want to accept it or don't you? Like, who's clinging on to resentment? That's what that card looks like to me. Like, no, I'm not going to let anyone in. I know, Linda, I haven't been on in a super long time. And I'm sorry. I feel like I just started feeling a little rejected by the YouTube community. And I don't think I was rejected by the YouTube community. I think I needed to just take some time to think, and I need to not care what people think about me. You know what I mean? I just need to not feel like everything is a rejection and pointed at me. And I think I was doing that with my station, with my YouTube. I really feel like I was letting it kind of control what I was doing. And will the truth come out? Let me see. Will the truth come out? I have forgiven. So that, I don't know what's going on with you guys, but that Lovers card, I don't know what that meant. Tell me about the truth for Kimberly. Actually, let me grab a deck that I haven't used at all, because I feel like they repeat messages sometimes when I've been using them for too long. All right. And these are both upside and down, upside right and upside down. So I'm going to take them however they fall out, okay? Just because I want a clear message for Kimberly. Yeah, successful. That's what's going to happen. I feel like someone's exonerated here. Someone's lifted up on high. Someone is winning. You know what I mean? There's applause. There's everybody looking at this person like you did it, right? And the Six of Wands, generally, it's about someone who's been at war for a really long time. Everybody thought they were dead, but here they come riding in town. And everybody's applauding, like, oh my God, we thought you were dead. Sort of like did you ever see Summersby? So it's telling me there's going to be a brand new beginning here. Zero card. All is forgiven. All is right with the world. That's happening because of spirit, because somebody's working with spirit. Do you see this card? I always think you guys should be able to see the card. This is the Eight of Wands. So it's telling me that someone's working with spirit, causing whatever they want to happen, right? Because she's got a wand and she is building a tornado there, right? Two of Swords in the reverse and Four of Cups in the reverse. So I'm thinking that will the truth come out? Will the truth come out for Kimberly? The Tower. Yeah, it is going to come out. It's going to come out. I feel like, Kimberly, I really feel like you need to talk to your higher self, connect in with spirit, higher self, all it is, God, whatever you call it. Because I do feel like the truth is going to come out, and it is going to be like a damn tower. You're going to need your higher self guiding you. So you're going to realize something during your sleepless nights. Nine of Swords. Do you write at all, Kimberly? Because I feel like there could be some answers in your writing. Just because of the card. It's just kind of showing me. And I also feel like there's, this is kind of a sad card, but nines are about realizing something. You're realizing the truth about something. That's what brings in the justice. And I do think Page of Swords is some kind of truth coming in. So this could be your daughter actually speaking truth, right? Because that would be a page, your child. It's also about speaking. It's also about telling truth. About why they walked away, maybe. And then the Moon card coming out again. So I want to show you this cool Moon card because I feel like it's important. So it's that cat. So the cat's looking into the water, and look what he sees. It's like a panther or a jaguar or whatever. Giant black cat. That's what he sees when he looks in the water. He sees his true self. This could be I feel like it looks like an apology and like really coming from a deep spot. And I don't know if it's you or your daughter, but the Six of Pentacles is about, sometimes it's about being fair. It's about making things right with somebody where you wronged them, maybe an apology. I see all of it. And I think there's something that's been hidden for a long time that's coming, that's going to bring in the justice, you know? That's what I see. Does she need to know anything else for... Okay. So this comes out in reverse here. I feel like the war is over. You know, Five of Cups in reverse. There's no more sadness here. And there's no more indecision. Should I stay? Should I go? This is... The High Priestess came out, but it was in reverse. And I don't... Somebody not listening to their higher self is what it means. In reverse, right? So you've got the Five of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and the High Priestess all in reverse. How come? Let's get a different deck. This one. Why is the High Priestess in reverse? I don't like that. I feel like that could be like somebody using dark energy or something like that. But I like the Five of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Courage and change. Passion. Okay. So whatever there is something, it's changing. This could be somebody else's energy that's in reverse, you know, like the High Priestess in reverse. But the moon coming out like that right there with the Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, it's like coming in really quick to make something right, you know. Something changed within somebody or within a relationship. There was a retreat or a time out, distance, you know, distance. Somebody's releasing it because whatever's going on, it's real love. And I don't know if this is about a romantic love or it's about mom and your daughter, right? But I do feel like something's coming out. There's an awakening here with this card, breakthrough. So I don't know. I do feel like things are going to be balanced out, but it looks like a rocky, long road, man. That's what it looks like to me. A long, rocky road. Please tell me if tomorrow will happen what I manifested. Your mother caused it. She lied. Oh. Oh, she caused the rift. She lied. Did that make sense to you, Kimberly, the reading? So maybe that's why that... So that reversed energy, like... So let's look at it. So it's like not sad. Made a decision. And this is the one that bothers me. Because this is your higher self. Basically, this card represents your intuition. So somebody isn't listening to their intuition about maybe about what they did, right? Because they're not sorry. They're not worried about whether they should stay or go or invest anymore. They maybe don't care. I don't really know. But these three cards out of all of them bother me the most. It's how come I don't read in reverse? The messages are just too icky to even spit out of my mouth. You know? At least that's how it feels to me. Hi, Teresa. Hey, I was sorry to hear about your father-in-law. God, that's weird. Both same time, huh? So if you guys didn't know, this gal over here on YouTube is my niece. Or well, I guess through marriage she was my niece, right? But she's all grown up now. But my ex-husband died, which is her uncle. And she also lost her father-in-law. It's a lot of things to lose in the same damn day, you know? The message makes sense to you, Kimberly? I get so confused sometimes, especially with reversals. Yeah, I'm really sorry about all of it. I don't know. I think for my ex-husband, I feel kind of relieved because he was just so damn sick, like hurting. And I don't know if you guys remember, but like, man, I was sitting up all night with candles praying for that guy for a long time. Anyway, he just was so damn sick and he just couldn't beat it. And he fell down and bonked his head in the night and just didn't make it through it. So my kids are upset, you know what I mean? And he was the father of my son that died. So I'm happy that they're together again. And I hope that they hang out with me and guide me and help me make good decisions. I guess. It's so different, you know, when someone dies and you're not like 100% invested in, like with my husband. Well, with my son, everybody told me that I should be grateful and thankful because he was so sick and now he's out of his misery. And I don't know any mom. I mean, maybe some weird lady, but I don't know any mother who'd be all right with that answer. Because I mean, I always was hoping that things would turn around for my son, you know. And everybody told me, you know, you should be grateful, you should be grateful. And I said, fuck off. And I've lost every friend I ever had for that kind of attitude. Like I just felt like, and I when Big Paul died, that is the first thing I felt because that dude, I mean, in the last year, but he had cancer. He had to do radiation. He was too sick for chemo, so they skipped over it. He had diabetes, had to have one foot cut off. He had a sore on the other foot, and was looking at maybe having to have that one cut off. And then he fell, and he died. And for the very first time in my life, I felt what everybody told me I should be feeling about my son. I felt that for the ex-husband. I thought, I'm so glad you don't have to go through that. But I have never once thought that about my son. And I don't know if that's because I'm selfish or I'm not sure. But I did finally figure that out. That part. Yeah, I know. And I know you took care of him too, like took him to the dialysis and stuff. And I really, really wanted to tell you thank you for that. I remember doing a Scrabble reading on YouTube one time, and your mom came out, Judy, and then your name came out, and then his initials, which is what I called him, PJ. And that all came out in that reading. I think I sent it to you, but I don't know if you saw it or not. But anyway, it was kind of like a message like you need to contact him or something. And then I heard like a couple weeks later or whatever, like you were driving him to dialysis. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you. Um, Anyways, so Spirit, actually, your mom is who I felt coming through that reading. But thank you for taking care of him as long as you did. I appreciate that so much. You missed it. You missed the reading. That might be fun to go back and look at it. I think I sent it to you on Facebook Messenger. I think I just sent you a link to it or something. Let's see. Will I reach my goals and be successful? Hi Willow. How's it going? Teresa, I'm doing a TikTok live too. Will I be successful? Do you want a pendulum answer or let's do? I'm just feeling the tarot really hard lately. So I feel like I need to touch it and use it. So I'm going to use tarot, okay? Hi, Erin. Thank you for the gifts. I love my TikTokers. They're so fun. I haven't been interacting too much with you guys today. Sorry about that. But I turned on YouTube and I've been doing YouTube for so long. I have so many friends. Okay, will I reach my goals? I feel like you could be learning something new that's going to change your life and change your trajectory, like where you're going. Like it almost looks like you're going back to college. I don't know. Or back to school. There's school books here. I don't know why these are coming out upside down. I'm going to turn them around. You got an option here about where to go. So here's what I think. I think if you're clear on what you want, and it doesn't really look like you are 100% clear. Can you guys hear my granddaughter up there? Do you want me to go shut this bedroom door? She's here and she's on the phone. I can hear her down here. Oh yeah, you're gonna be fine. I see success. I see like knowing your value. I see your higher self leading the way. However, I feel like you're confused about what you really want. And I think once you decide what you want, because I'll show you why, because this card, it's like you're taking a shot in the dark with the two swords, like you're throwing the knife, but you're blindfolded, right? So you're not 100% sure. I do see some kind of like hint of college or higher learning, but I feel like it's, yeah, totally success card here with the 6 of Wands. I also see something on your mind here. What is it? What are you hanging on to? What are you ignoring? So 4 cups. This appears that this guy's been drinking quite a bit. Take what resonates, leave the rest. The 4 of Cups is about an opportunity that you're going to miss or that you're not seeing because you're concentrating on something else, something you lost. This card can be about love, like you're sitting here thinking about what you lost. But yeah, no, I think if you tap in and listen to your higher self, here's the High Priestess, and that's what that's saying. Queen of Wands is here. This is like, she's the queen of money, right? So Queen Midas, she has everything, but mostly the Queen of Pentacles is not only financially stable, she's loves herself. She knows her own value, and I think that's the most important part of the message of the Queen of Pentacles is how she feels about herself. She knows her value, So I do think it's going to be okay. I think you're going to manifest what you want, but I do see a couple things in your way. First of all, an inability to decide something. I don't know why, but you can't, you just don't know what way to go. You have options. Here's what I think the key is, or like the secret, like what it's saying to me is, I think it's saying that I'm going to shut that door. It's irritating, or it's like, I can't think. She just talks super loud. I don't know where she gets that from. Not her grandma, right? So I think okay, so there was a key here. It's the Page of Wands. So here's your hint about what way to go, because you can't decide. But the Page of Wands is childlike energy and passion. So whatever you decide has something to do with something you did when you were little, like you liked it. It really, it was something, the funnest thing ever. You need to go toward that. Like there's a decision and you don't know what to do. You need to follow passion feelings. You know what I mean? Like, how do you feel about it? What do you really desire? That kind of thing, That's the key. And don't stay stuck focused on something else. You know what I mean? Don't stay focused on like something you don't really want, but maybe somebody, because it's telling me something walking away here. Like, I don't know if that's a you walking away from something or somebody walking away from you. But it tells me that whatever it is, if it's someone walking away from you, you're still thinking about it, right? And so you get to this place where you have to make a decision and you don't know what way to go. The success lies in the passion. That's what it's telling me. So follow your passion to the money. Look, even the King of Pentacles is down here. You're being led to stability, riches, right? Success. But there's something here that's kind of like, so the only thing that stops us from manifesting, is our own doubts in ourself or whatever, right? How's everybody doing? Does Michael have romantic feelings? Does Michael have romantic feelings for me? Let's just ask the pendulum. Yeah, answer is yes for Abigail. Hi. So, how are we doing over here? YouTube. God, I've been on 2 hours already. I guess I better go. I didn't realize it was on here for so long. I got to take care of my grandkids here pretty soon, so I'll probably better, I don't know, do something. Thank you, everybody, for coming in, and I appreciate you all. Let me see. I've got 3 more messages here. What are they? Will things continue between me and RB? AA and RB. AA and RB. It's telling me, yeah. Kaylin, will Ka come back to me? Kaylin and Ka, are they going to be a thing? I don't think so. Kaylin, I think no. Is that who I was asking? No, it was the AA and RB. I don't even know who I'm asking about. Because I didn't ask about Micah, so AA and RB. AA and RB. AA and RB are, yes, a thing. Kaylin, will Micah come back to me? Is Micah coming back to Kaylin? So that was the no. Sorry about it. Sorry about that. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm going to have to get off of here. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for all the love. I appreciate you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye.